Hey, good looking, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over our first annual makeup brush capsule. So I'll be going over Old Business, which are the brushes that I've been using, and then we'll pick out some brushes to rotate through. So this is the brush set that I'm currently using. It's the Delium Tools Phase 1. I may have to set this back just a little bit. And it's all these brushes mixed in with a couple of extras that I've been testing out as well. So one of them is the Merit. It's marketed as like an all over face brush, and that's going to get cleaned. Then I'll go ahead and probably, I don't know if I'm going to actually clean this brush or if I'm just going to wipe it off and go ahead and return it, as well as this one. This is just like an angled brush. This is from a set that I reviewed on my channel last year. I'll link it up in the eye over here. If you guys like these nails right here, my son got them for me for Christmas, and I will link them down below, but they are little press-ons. This OVW brush, Chinese branded brush, along with this one and this one was sent to me as a gift, and I will be reviewing them later on in the year, probably after the Delium Tools collection, but I'll go ahead and review those as well. So I'm going to go ahead and wash those off, but I think this brush here is going to stay as a highlighter, so we'll keep that this round, and then these will get wiped off and returned to their spot. Okay, so the rest of these brushes, I'm going to go ahead and clear them out. They'll get washed and returned, and then they'll be good for the rotation next time. Okay, this is the only other brush that I kind of want, but it is dirty, and I think I have extras, but I'm going to go ahead and lay it over here really quickly. Okay, here we go. Here's some face brushes. We'll look through those first, if I have. This is really moving a lot. I don't know if I like that. Okay, here's another one. So I'll go ahead and put that other one in the dirty pile and it can get washed. Okay, so what I was using this for is bronzer and blush, and I really want to find something either that, I like this as a bronzer. For some reason it does a really, really light job, but blush, it didn't do very good, so I think I want to replace it with something like this. Okay. I do want a foundation brush, so I think I'll go ahead and choose the Makeup Geek Foundation Stippling brush. And I always seem to reach for this brush for some odd reason, for like Target powdering, so face buffer brush. I'll go ahead and do that. Ooh, maybe I should use some of my new ones. They should be in here somewhere. Yeah. Here's one of my new ones, so I'll use that one instead of this one this round. I do want a Target, like a fluffy. Ooh, I haven't used my 129 MAC in a while, so I might go ahead and use that. Here would be a smaller one for like the 116. This is like a blush brush, I feel like, though. I'm not seeing any like powder brushes, though. Like a big powder brush. Here's another 129. I already have one, so I'm good. Okay, I do want to add this one as well. And I have this one as a powder brush, and then I also have this face buffer brush too, so I can use it as well. Okay, I think that's good for the face brushes. I can always revisit this a little bit later. I'd be tempted to take this guy out. I use him for powder quite a bit underneath the eye. But we'll see how that other, yeah, actually I will. That'll go in there. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over to eye brushes and pick out some eyeshadow brushes. Okay, here's the eyeshadow brush bin. You can see some of these are already dirty. So here's a Zoeva 227. I really want, let's see, I am going to be using my Enduring Love palette. Then I'm going to be using a green palette. So I will need some small detailing type brushes like this. So I'll get that out. I'll go ahead and start putting them in my glass jar. I do want some sort of a MAC 224 or 242, so I'll use my Refer P21. That was a prototype when they still had them out, but they did eventually come out with the Refer 21. So I have one of those in here too. Here it is. Ooh, a nice big fat blending brush. Can always use one or two of those. I kind of like to use a couple different ones. This is another one I want to use. Okay, so let's see. I've got that other smudger brush, so I don't feel like I need my Refer 29, which is a liner brush. I think we'll be good for now, but I do want to try this Makeup Geek pointed crease blender. Let's see. This is the Refer 16. I feel like having a couple of different blending brushes is going to be ideal, so we'll do that. This is probably one of my favorite brushes. I will link up here in the eye for you. My Chinese artisan, these are my Destiny, I believe. But it's a set. They're like $21 to $23, depending on the sale. They are like a high recommend if you're interested in natural bristle brushes. Oh, this MAC. I have a video on it as well. Pretty much all of them I have a video. So let me go ahead and link the playlist for my makeup brushes down below. But this one right here does pretty good against the MAC 224. And then I want a small like crease brush, fluffy crease brush. Oops. So we'll just use this one. This one is pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take this out along with this Smith brush because it looks like it's dirty. Even this Refer brush. Ooh, I probably am going to go ahead and take this Refer brush. I used quite a few of the synthetic ones. And then I'll use this as a, looks like it's already dirty. That's disgusting. Anyways, let's pretend like it was clean. And then do I want one that's kind of fluffy and dome hand paddle shape? I guess I do have this one, which is hand shape. But they're not the same. I need it. I need it in my life. All right, I think that's good. I think this is good for a monthly rotation. I think this is really good for a monthly rotation. What do you think? Comment down below if you have any questions about the brushes that you see here in my collection. These are all of my eye brushes that I have been able to locate, not including my travel brushes. My travel brushes are generally in their travel compartments, and they're usually just like off-brand stuff. So I do have the MAC travel brushes, but maybe I kept them. I'm not sure. But those were machine made. They're not really like the same quality or anything. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me. This is going to help. Here's the capsule. This is going to help me focus on rotating through my brushes and making sure that I clean my brushes and, you know, just kind of use what I've got and rotate around. So hopefully this also inspires you to do that as well. So yeah, here we go. Also, I might add to it as, you know, like other brushes get dirty and I rotate out, you know, so on and so forth. But this is like going to be the meat and potatoes of it. And then we'll see like what I use and what I don't use. So then that kind of gives me an idea of what I should dial into and what I like what I gravitate towards. And I already kind of know based off of the other set what I gravitate towards. This is one of them that I gravitate towards, believe it or not. So anyways, there you go. I will link down below in the description box my makeup brush playlist. Most of these, except for like, you know, the MAC 129, I never reviewed that because quite frankly, I missed that. I mean, that ship sailed a long time ago. Yeah, the MAC 159, also that's a dual fiber brush. It was manufactured in China. It wasn't made in Canada or France or anything like that. So there you go. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel inspired. Go get some makeup brushes, rotate through, wash your other brushes. There you go. All right, guys. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.